What's up, YouTube? This was your boy, Mark Mechanic Videos. I have this. This may be the only one that I uploaded for a long time from now. I don't know if how many of y'all out there remember someone that had just lost their life recently. He meant more than the world to me. I loved him. He was like a son of mine. I raised him from the time he was a infant baby, but I have had great tragic loss in my life. At a point in time, I was happy in my life, but I lost my nephew. It was, I guess it was alcohol related, or just don't really know what happened. But if you look up Justin James Locklear, you'll find it on Google. If you search it and look it up, you'll find out what happened that night. It seems like it's almost been a year now, but I just, all the things that I used to like to do, but uploading videos and stuff, I just don't want to do it no more. I was on a video with my nephew, was drinking the world's oldest Coca-Cola back from 1981, something like it, 1980 some. I still got the bottle up here that I drank that grateful day when he was here with me. And now life is just tragic without him. I'm just forever lost without him. This was the Coca-Cola that I drank. You can find that video. But this is the reason why I just wanted to say hello to everyone. I know everybody that saw a couple of my videos, Mark Mechanic Videos, but I just think this is the only video that I'm going to upload. It's just something very special to me. Meant more to me than anything else in this world. My car did not mean much to me, or my mopeds, any luxuries of anything that I got, just don't really mean much to me. But a life that was lost behind a foolish mistake that was made. Just don't know how it happened, because there's no closure behind it. So I'm just going to leave it at that. But there's a place in my heart that's just going to hurt forever. And forever. For as long as I shall live. But I lost my nephew. And there's just no closure behind it. I just don't know what happened. But he was more special to me. All three of my boys were all three special to me. But I used to be an alcoholic. I used to drink about a 12 case of beer about every 2 days, and since I lost him, it just made me think, and it just made me look back on my life, that it could have possibly happened to me. But he's gone. I know I've done several videos with him on YouTube. Had one special video when he was younger, and if I could just name some of the videos that I was in, if you want to find one, it's trying to remember the name of it, Josh Allen is Truth. If you look that up, you'll find me on there on a video with him hanging out in front of a yellow house at Westbrook with a red fence. Is where I once lived. But ever since I lost my nephew behind whatever happened that tragic night, I guess that I'll never know. And after someday will be some closure to know what happened, but it stings my heart for the rest of my life. It's become to make me a changed person. I was an alcoholic and I drank all the time, but I'm sober now, and it's been going on about 4 months. It's getting ready to soon be going into 5 months. Things that I'm working on, which I've never had my driver's license before. I've been studying for about several months now, and had a DUI back in 2008, and I just never thought that would just come back to haunt me, because I studied hard, and that was back in 2008, and I studied hard these days, and I went to DMV and tried to get my license, and a man popped up on my computer and told me that I was suspended from something that I done back in 2008. Was had a DUI on a moped. Lost my moped, it got impounded. My parents got it back for me. Thank God for my parents. Thank God for everybody. But it's one thing that's been taken away from me in this world, and it's going to hurt me for the rest of my life, for as long as I shall live. He was more special to me than anything in this whole world, except for murdered children that growed up, and I loved them just the same. But you really don't know what you got until one day that it's taken away from you. And sometimes people have to learn off of that. What can be taken away from you in this life meant more to me than anything in this life. And I would give anything in the world to have him back, but I guess he's just in a better place now. I think the Lord forgives when it wasn't your fault. But you just never know when your time is going to be. It's just always going to be that way. Things that happen to loved ones and what they do, and when they're gone, you can learn from it how to say, how can I make myself a better person? But quitting bad habits and everything, if you're going to quit for somebody else, you're just practically just fooling yourself, because that's what I done, and I didn't get nowhere with it. I quit for myself, and that's when I got somewhere with it. The tragic of losing him made me totally just change my life. Alcohol, I don't even care for it no more. It's a bearing out of my life. But once you lose something, it will make you look back on your life, and it will make you look back at what you're doing could be wrong, and what someone's doing, it could happen to them too. But I shared 8 minutes and 20 some seconds just to get this video out there. But God bless. Talk at you later. I don't know when the next time it will be that I upload another video, but I'm just not going to do the things that I said I was going to do yesterday. It's just too overwhelming. I can't do it. But God bless. Have a good night.